All right, this is Brandon from NewBalert talking to Mike Madden, creator developer, a guy it's been around the industry for a little while.
For quite some time.
So let me just ask, are you very happy with what you decided to do?
Oh, absolutely. Even though I fell into it by chance, I've done everything from working warehouse jobs, driving forklifts. This was, back in '89 and '90, just out of high school. But found an article in the newspaper, game players wanted, with a phone number, and that was it. I still remember my dad taking the day off to drive me up to Sunnyvale because I didn't have a car at the time, and ended up being picked out of 400 people that showed up, and started at Sega the next day, being a tester on Gunstar Heroes, still what I consider one of the best side-scrolling shooters around.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was really great. And then shortly after realizing, holy crap, there's people that make these games. They don't just magically appear, and I can make a career out of this. So I've been pursuing that now, and this is my 20th year in the business.
That's fantastic. So after just seeing the terrain and being a gamer yourself,
absolutely.
What do you feel? What do you like about with the online? I think online is so huge now.
Yeah.
You can get games for free now.
Yeah.
It's not just demos anymore,
That's
full
right.
games.
That's right.
What do you feel about this? Is it actually opened up for people like yourself? Or
I think it challenges us more because now there's more competition for that dollar.
Yeah.
If there's 50 free games now, they're not having to make a purchase of $50, that initial commitment like they did with the normal console games.
Yeah.
So they can really sample more and more things. I'm getting beat on here, that's all right. And so yeah, I think there's more competition. It drives us to capture them, to provide a better product, and to raise that bar of quality. So to me, I actually appreciate where it's going,
Okay.
both as a gamer and as a developer. I appreciate the challenge, and as a gamer, I like the opportunity to sample, find what I like, and commit myself to that, rather than $50, $50, $50. Ooh, I like this one. $50, $50. It gets too much, and it's demanding on the players. So I think it's a good model, and I think we're only going to see better and better products coming from it.
And actually, one more just big question.
Yeah.
When did you decide that you're going to actually become more independent versus being with one of the big names as well? I'm
being
not saying
a designer, no, but being a designer, designers are always searching out a place where they can be more creative and more innovative.
Yeah.
I have found in my experiences, and I've worked at some of the larger studios, that gets tamped down a little bit more for the sequels. And that's the downside to what I see with our industry, is too much reliance on the sequels.
Okay.
And a lack of a willingness to innovate. And I know that it's a bit of a gamble, but I think you need to have a drive of both. Creativity drives technology. Technology inspires creativity. And when you can create that wheel, it really is, that's the magic you're trying to capture. So I think we're getting there.
Do you feel as a game developer actually more like independent artists of a different age?
Yes.
Where you have like Andy Warhol art studios,
Yeah.
that's like EA nowadays.
That's right.
So now you're actually being your own, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but you're developing into your own Picasso.
Correct.
You're creating something for yourself.
Yes.
And awesome. So you feel probably very proud behind every single thing you've done.
Oh, absolutely. There's always things you have changed, a decision here or there that you might want to have done a little differently.
Yes.
But you learn more from your mistakes than you do from your successes. So as long as you are vigilant and paying attention as you go through your career, you should be able to eventually achieve those goals that you've set out for yourself. So yeah, like this game here, we were able to get a development process down to develop a persistent world MMO in 15 months. And
That's
that's
awesome.
insane. Most people would say, don't do that project. I saw it as a challenge. I needed to prove my methods. So I went and hired a very passionate and hungry team, and they did the heavy lifting. So don't it's not a one-man show by any means. I'm just the one that gets to come out and be the dancing bear and represent all of them.
And do you have anything to say to anyone that wants to get into where you are? Just you pretty much have given
absolutely.
good nuggets. You've given nuggets already.
Absolutely. If you've got the passion for it, I can teach you how to make a game. If you don't have the passion, nothing else matters.
Gotcha.
So you've got to have the passion. It's a hard industry. You're going to work a lot of hours. You're not going to get paid OT. But if you love it, you can make a hobby into a career. And that's ultimately what I've been able to do. And I wouldn't change a thing.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Anytime.
This is awesome. All right, Brandon from NewBalert signing out.